Welcome to another edition of Arsenal Fans Beat brought to you by Arsenal fans globally. Today marks the 43rd birthday of our gaffer, Mikel Arteta. He was born on March 26, 1982. Happy birthday to you, kudos, coach. We love you for all the beautiful things you're doing to this club side. But one of the key things you have to do is to win us a trophy. Nene, it is the fans beat. The international break is over. Arsenal will be playing against Fulham. Do you think that Arsenal can take the battle to the cottages and beat them? Because they defeated us in the first leg, and this is the second time we'll be meeting them this season. We need to increase the volume of our victories. And if we're not consistent enough, anything can happen in this league.
Yeah.
Because already we've seen Liverpool losing two key games. One in the Champions League and the other one is the Carabao Cup final. And somehow they are G3.
And they'll be facing Everton.
Everton, and that's the Merseyside derby.
Yeah.
So it is a game that is going to bring a lot of animosity, a lot of fierce fighting because of their rivalry. So what do you think that Arteta should do in order to really continue the victory? Because if you look at the head-to-head count, Arsenal have defeated Fulham 23 times out of the 35 times they've met, and they've nicked 8 draws with Fulham, coming 4 times victorious over Arsenal. But those 4 times that they won Arsenal, they were painful victories for us, or rather painful defeat for us. So what is your take on this game? Because all our players are back. Only one player, Calafiori, is injured. So
before we get there, I want to say happy birthday to Mikel. He's our former captain and now the coach of Arsenal. He won 2 trophies, 2 FA Cup trophies as a player and 1 as a coach for our darling Arsenal. I want to say happy birthday with, of course, 2 Community Shield trophy as well as the coach. Happy birthday, Mikel, and we'll pray for more trophies. We really want major trophies now. Want the Premier League or the Champions League. We'll wish you all the best. Then may the good thing, the good one that you have been pushing in our club continue to flow. Going back to Fulham.
Like why are you so emotional about wishing Mikel Arteta? Are you crushing on the guy? Because I don't look at the point and see that you are just like and somehow
he's our player.
The momentum of your voice just changed from normal person that is presenting and and to I don't understand.
That's also weekend. What is
anyways?
I just love Mikel because of the good work he has been doing for Arsenal and because he's a diehard Arsenal fan like I am. Other than that, nothing else. He's my gaffer. That's all it is. Let's go back to Fulham.
I know,
right? So our boys are back. Our team is back. Timber will be fit because he wasn't able to play in the international break because of sickness, but by then he will be okay. Hopefully we'll have Saka back with the team. And Calafiori, unfortunately, is out for 2 or 3 weeks more. Excluding this week, it will be like 2 weeks more. So I'm wishing him speed recovery. Our boy seems to be in good form. Gabriel played massively for Brazil. The one time he played, because the second game he was shown a yellow card and he's back at the Emirates early. Declan Rice provided 3 assists for England. Ranieri scored a goal for his U21 debut, and he played very well. And Lewis Kelly, of course, did immensely well in the England national team. So all our players play well. Thomas Partey scored 2 goals for Ghana, their last match, and everything seems to be okay. Odegaard, our captain, did an immense job in Norway, providing 3 assists in 1 match, which is very, very good.
So everything is true for Arsenal
like
players.
Our players are back at their peak. Saliba is getting it slowly. Yeah. And it's like the players are okay. They are getting their form. I hope it shows in the team when they are back. So I think that with that, it's a positive result for us. Merino scored for Spain as well. He played very well. So with that, for us, it's a good thing if they come back with that energy, that winning mentality that they get from their national team, the energy, the joy, they come back to Arsenal, and it will be very good for our team. I'm sure they'll be happy to get back together and play together and see how best to be able to defeat Fulham and go down to Madrid. But it's going to be an interesting match. It's not an easy one. Fulham they always showed us their bad parts. They aren't calm when it comes to facing us. So we just need to take the game to them. I don't want to see Arsenal relaxing. No, I want us to put up a fight. Declan Rice said that it's not yet over. We want to see the it's not yet over
on the pitch,
performance.
yeah.
We want to see that performance from the boys. We don't want to. They can't tell us it's not that yet over, like what Mikel did, and at the end of the day, they drop points. We want to see this not yet over, and you guys manifesting it on the pitch. Go down to Fulham, get a win for us, and let's celebrate. To go with that mentality, to Madrid, we'll face them, we'll fight, and let's see what that gets.
Talking about that, it's going to be a very solid next 2 weeks for Arsenal playing against Fulham, because they need to nick that victory in order to continue to put their nose on the title race. Just like Declan Rice said, you never can tell. This is the Premier League. Anything can happen.
Absolutely.
So we've seen Arsenal, that you would say, somebody would say that Liverpool is not Arsenal. We've seen Arsenal coasting clear with over 12 points.
But they have bottled the league as well. Last season, they are saying we are the one that bottled the league, but I think Liverpool bottled the league because they started leading the table. They stayed the longest on the table. So there's still time.
So let's
it was
hope.
At this point we bottled the last league.
So somebody finally accepted that we bottled the league. So let's hope we're going to translate that into the field of play and take that formidability, over to Real Madrid, when Real Madrid will be coming over to the Emirates to play against Arsenal. But something is happening. Before we come down, I just want to mention what was his name, Beta is doing. Andre Beta, the new sporting director, what he's doing right now, he's been cutting, looking at players like Osimhen, looking at players like Isak and the likes of Cunha, said he wants them. Let's hope that these grapevine issues, rumors that we're hearing, that are going to come to fruition, because that is the key thing. Now, going into this match particularly, looking at how our team is and looking at the way Pereira of Fulham arranges his team, and unfortunately we'll have 3 key players from Arsenal that has joined Fulham.
My darling Smith Rowe
and Reyes Nelson, even though he's injured.
Well, Nelson can face us because
we also have
Iwobi.
Not only that, 4 of them. Iwobi is there, and Iwobi is playing well. And so, considering how these guys are playing, and they're fighting on all fronts, and they've got a good attack, they've got a mix of good attack and defense. Where do you think Arsenal can take the battle to Fulham?
Like you said, it's going to be a battle. Our former players are here. They want to prove something to Arsenal. Like Smith Rowe, that will be his first game against us, and he might want to, send the message. He's a darling boy, and I'm happy we're going to face him. I can't wait to see him again. But I think that Arsenal, we just need to go. The Arsenal in a good day can defeat any team. That is for sure. Our midfield needs to be alert, needs to be steady. And I pray Saliba is in full form, because I know Gabriel got the ginger in him. It's just with Saliba, and of course our boy Kelly, he's on fire. He's got it. Simba, he'll be fit. I'm happy he didn't play throughout the international break. He's taking his time he needs, even though they said he's sick or so. But I just hope that is just a mind, something. It's not that serious. He's back stronger and we're able to fight against Fulham. I'm confident about our defender. I just don't want them to sleep. Like Saliba in particular has been sleeping a lot. And our midfield as well. Our midfield needs to be attentive, because our attack is weak. So it's up to the midfield to show up and the defense to be alert. If not, we are going to suffer. Fulham got good attackers. They scored goals. Yes, before the international break, we see how they trash our neighbours in London, Tottenham. So we won't want that to happen to us. We just need to be alert at all costs and get the 3 points.
Okay, getting the 3 points. What would be your scoreline prediction and your lineup for this match? Because this is a must-win match for Arsenal, especially because they defeated us in the first leg. And this one, we need to take our 3 points from them.
I'm
starting in goal.
I'm going. My lineup first, of course, Raya. He hasn't played in the international break. I'm okay. It's good. He's resting. I'm going with Raya and Timber.
Timber on the right back.
Yeah, Saliba, Gabriel, and Luis Kelly. Kala is out. Or maybe Mikel might want to start Ben White and use Timber
On the left.
on the left. But either ways, I'm going with Timber, Skelly, Saliba, and Gabriel. The midfield, Thomas Partey, he was incredible for Ghana. And he has been incredible for us. He's having a very good season. So
when he's not injured, he's a top player.
He is immense. He's on fire. Like, looking at his age and what he's doing, kudos Partey. I'm going with Partey, Declan Rice, and Odegaard. He has also been, in fact, our midfielders have been on fire in this international break. I'm going with the Trippiers and my right winger.
Would you want to start Waneri?
Yeah, Waneri.
Or you start Bukayo Saka?
Waneri. Saka is just coming back. He's a starboy. We want him, but we are eager to see him play. We want to know
gradually.
Exactly. We want to know if it is if he's in full form or not. But I think Waneri is to start, and Saka can come in maybe 10-20 minutes to go, so that he can just get the ginger. If he is fully fit, I'm going with Waneri. I'm going with, forget Martinelli.
For the first time, somebody is now accepting.
Martinelli. I'm going with our number 9. Our new number 9. Mikel Merino and Trossard. Trossard really he played very well for Belgium, and I hope he comes into Arsenal with that ginger again. And of course, our striker, our midfielder striker has been, doing his work. He has been showing it for both club and country.
Yeah, he's scored for his country.
So I think he's getting it. He's getting more physical. He's getting his timing right as well. Yeah. So I'm going with him as our number 9. And my scoreline prediction is going to be 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to concede.
And why those are going to score for us?
Merino is going to score, and who else? Waneri.
Okay. Your lineup. Let me look at your lineup. I think you chose well this time around.
I've been choosing well.
I think you chose well. This time around, I'll be looking at. I think the only thing I will change is we need to bring in Ben White and allow Skelly. He's playing too much of matches now. He's still a young guy.
Yes.
Let him rest.
But you won't want to kill that energy in him.
I know.
He's on fire. You won't want to out it, especially if we're going to face Madrid.
Okay. So me, I'll still want him to rest.
Okay.
Can come in maybe towards the end of the game. The only thing I will change is on the right side. I want Ben White to get started and bring in Timber on the left side. And I'm going for a 3-1 scoreline. I believe that we're going to score. Magalhaes will score. He has a opportunity to score.
Again. Yes. All right, I missed that.
Waneri will score, and yes, because Magalhaes will score, Merino will score from set piece too. Because I know that there's a loophole in the defense of Fulham, especially when it comes to the way they mark. But we're still going to concede a goal because of the way their strikers play.
Yeah.
They have some good strikers, So that will be the way it is. It's going to be 3-1. You said 2-1. So hope that the best person wins this prediction.
I'm not lucky with predictions, by the way.
Now let's look at Beta. Beta had come in and is trying to make some remarkable recruitment.
Yeah, let's wait and see.
The players that he's marking are players that we would have faithfully loved to see in Arsenal. Victor Osimhen. Yeah. The other day, I listened to Mikel Obi on his podcast, and we're like, look, give Arsenal Mikel Obi. I mean, Arsenal Victor Osimhen. He said he will get them goals. He said he will score. He said, I know the kid is good. And I've never rated Osimhen until recently, when I watched him recently when he played against what was it called? Rwanda. Zimbabwe and Rwanda. The way the guy is unruffled, the way he's taking on defenders,
he's physical.
Yes, he was bullish in the way he was, attacking the defenders. So that is what we are missing in national
And
team.
our attackers are soft. We need
Yes,
that
that's
brain.
what
We
we
need
need.
somebody that is
We need
rated.
somebody that even
Like
out of
we've got
nothing,
it in the
yes,
defend. We need
out of
somebody
nothing, you want
else.
to nick something. So if we can get him, then the other one is Cunha. But I'm looking at it. Why would you want to take Cunha? Because this is a player that we were not seen to get, and all of a sudden you went to renew your contract. Maybe that's a mind game from Wolves because they wanted more money and decided to add to his value. So let's hope that Andre Beta will be able to get these players because he's looking out for Isak too. But I doubt if Isak will want to leave.
It's still possible. Declan won a trophy, and the following season is an Arsenal player.
Anyways,
so
you're right. You have a point there.
Yeah, just that it won't be easy to get Isak because his market value would have gone up.
Especially now that Liverpool too are also itching to have him.
Absolutely.
I don't think Arsenal will want to spend £150 million on him.
Yeah, and that can get us to one striker and
a midfielder.
A midfielder. We can get Osimhen and a winger and Nico Williams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I love Isak though. I really want him to be in the national shirt.
Yes, you mentioned somebody. Nico Williams is one of the players that Andre Beta is also looking out for. So they want Nico Williams, you want Isak.
I think he'll suit the style of play we are playing.
So let's hope.
He plays similarly to Saka.
Let's hope that this sporting director will have enough balls to face the Cronkies. Not the one that will make noise and at the end of the day, the Cronkies will tell him what they want.
We are tired of...
We need a sporting director that have got balls to face these guys.
Absolutely. We are tired of hearing, we are observing, we are looking, we are in talk.
Somebody that will better us.
We are tired of
that we never get. Anyways, this is how it's been on this edition of Arsenal Fans Beat. We want to say our sincere gratitude to everyone that's been supporting us. We see your subscription, we see your shares, we see your comments. We just want to say thank you for everything that you've been doing. And Nene has something to say to you guys before I round off the show.
All right, guys. Say keep commenting, and subscribing. We are back again. Arsenal is back, and we'll be giving you interesting updates back and back. Our darling Arsenal. So subscribe, comment, and keep following Arsenal Fans Beat. Come on.
Back again. I say, come on, you Gunners.